Okay. Today's stream is gonna be a little shorter, probably end around 6 or something. Like, so that's like 4 hours from now because I gotta go somewhere. So we're gonna start with this story, and then we're gonna go to this story, and then we're gonna see where it goes from there. I also did the cat event in Genshin today. I rushed that shit out because it was the last day.
Gold coins from Lion's Arch. The market bears my friend.
Alright, meet Kaith at the Dreamer's Terrace. What was the mail here? I think that was a mail that she sent us. Oh, see, this was the first one. Okay, whatever. I guess we're just gonna go over here.
Protege, Kaith? I'm glad to see you putting trust in someone again.
Don't start, Trevor.
No,
Oh, this is the guy I heard about.
This is a step toward getting over your grief.
This is the guy
Grief
who's
is
the
not a
other
pile of
firstborn.
rubble I can simply climb over. I don't want to talk about this.
He wants to restore the ruins of Or.
Greetings, Valiant. I want you to meet Traherne, another of the Savari Firstborn. Only a few Firstborn are called to wild hunts. I have the calling, so does Traherne. I believe he carries the heaviest burden of us all.
More difficult than fighting an Elder Dragon.
Our task is tangible, if dangerous, young Valiant. His is ephemeral. There may be no solution.
Kaith speaks well of you, and she rarely speaks well of anyone. I need your help, Valiant. In my studies of ore, I've developed a salve that may help defend against dragon corruption. However, it requires a very rare ingredient. The Hylic harvests the sap of the rare Zalisco plant to use in their potions. Only the Hylic know how to grow the Zalisco, and they rarely trade the extract.
The Hazupal tribe have agreed to give us a sample. 2 Sylvari, a pair of twins named Arlen and Pelham, were sent to retrieve it.
Sylvari born from the same pod are extremely rare, and Hylic consider twins to be sacred. The tribe agreed to trade only if they could meet Arlen and Pelham.
I'd be glad to help. Tell me where they're making the trade, and I'll see that everything goes well.
Thank you. The twins are very young, and they can be argumentative, but they have good hearts. They will be meeting the Hazupal caravan just north of Marban Market to make the trade.
Alright, so... just a reminder. My story... I dreamed about the Shield of the Moon, that was the first quest, and now I also believe that all things have a right to grow, so that's probably what this quest is going to be about. And if you remember that quest we did as the human, that he was trying to cure the fucking dragon's corruption, what the fuck couldn't... Like, if this guy finds out how to cure dragon's corruption and we just killed that guy, I mean, that sucks. Where are we going? Where the hell's a teleport? Oh, right here. I'm like blind.
Exploring the world does have its benefits.
I'll leave if Traherne asks nicely, but putting my lab in the care of nitwit seed pods? Ugh. If those ninnies touch anything, I'll fry their fronds. Alright.
Hello, are you Arlen and Pelham?
That's us. Slayers of worms, jungle plants, and undead of all kinds at your service. How can we help you?
Actually, I'm here to help you. The Firstborn asked me to go with you to meet the Hylic.
What? They don't trust us to do the job? Ah, well, the more the merrier. You're welcome to come.
You're just in time. The Hazupal tribe should be here any minute. We're supposed to meet them, play nice, and trade these supplies for the Zalisko extract. Oh, this should be fun. Hylic are fascinating. Don't worry about the formalities. I'll do the talking. I enjoy meeting new friends.
Pelham's great at that. Me? I'm more the thumpy fist-face sort of guy. It's amazing that we're twins. We're really nothing alike. I think I hear the Hylic coming through the forest. Everyone get ready to say hello! One time, I killed 3 undead creepers with a single swing.
That's because I was distracting the other 5 by juggling stones.
Oh, yeah? Well, Oh, look! The Hylic are here!
I'm so much taller than all these guys.
My name is Speaker Mahuti.
Oh my god.
Here, let me look on you both. Amazing. We did not know that your race could have twins.
I did not
They
expect
can
that
speak.
voice.
My brother and I awakened from the same pod. Our dream was shared.
The sun shines brightly upon you indeed. I have brought the Zalisko extract for your firstborn. Be careful. Until the sap is mixed into potions, it is extremely deadly.
My brother and I will guard it well. It will stay in our care until we place it in Traherne's own hands.
Vile, songless wretch. Mahuti of the Hazupal.
That sounds more like
You
what I
dare
expect.
trade Hylic's secrets with outsiders? The Dengatal tribe will not allow this. To protect the extract, we will take it from you by force.
Really now?
May the sun god blister your skin, Dengatal thief. We will defend ourselves.
How dare those Dengatal threaten our allies? Ready your weapons and charge! We can drive them off!
No, don't attack. Feint. We can lead the other tribe astray and escape in the confusion. Here, follow me.
Wait, both of you. We have to guard the Hazupal. Don't run off. Hey!
Oh my god.
You bloat-throated spy! I'll stab you good!
Wait, Silvari, do not leave us. The Dengatal outnumber us.
I won't leave. I need to help them.
Thorns. It's a trap.
Idiots. Help our little frog allies. What the fuck?
Grab the Hazupal goods. Attack!
Oh my god, what the fuck? What the hell?
Rise like the sun. The
Okay,
Dengatal
good.
must not steal the extract. Valiant, aid us. There are too many of them.
How we killing them all. I love AoE.
Stay away!
Briars! The Dengato took the Zalisco extract while we were fighting! This is your fault, Pelham.
Oh my
My
god.
fault. If you'd have stayed behind while I led them away, the extract would have been safe.
While you led them away? That was a dumb plan. I was running to attack them. You should have stayed behind.
Oh
The
my
sun
god.
has turned its face from us. I never should have come here. I never should have agreed to give you the Zalisco extract.
I'm deeply sorry, Speaker Mahuti. We'll retrieve the extract before anything else goes wrong.
You sound like you believe that. Ah, I wish I did. The Dengatal will use that sap to create powerful poisons. I must return and tell my chief what has happened.
I've seen Hylic caravans at the Honto trading post. Someone there might know where to find the Dingatal village.
Good idea. Valiant, why don't you meet us there?
These twins are gonna be annoying, I can already tell.
Hail, Valiant! Welcome to Honto Trading Post. Saw Goldbeak is the trade master here. If anyone knows where to find the Dengatal, it will be him.
Goldbeak won't tell us, though. He's greedy, and he keeps his secrets very well. We'll have to find some way to make him talk.
I bet you both have ideas on how to do that, right?
I favor the simple direct route. We ask direct questions, and if nobody talks, we cause a commotion. They'll give us answers just to make us go away.
Really now?
Our search will be more fruitful if we use nectar instead of thorns. These are merchants. Why don't we try making a few deals?
Before you two start making wild plans, let's talk to Saul Goldbeak. It can't hurt to ask.
These joints are solid rust, you cranky old gout-geared junk pile.
Fine
I should
spirits for
scrap this
sale.
thing completely.
Queen's weapons and wounds.
In my day, strangers weren't so impertinent.
Tell us what you know about the Dengatal Hylic, Goldbeak.
Oh,
or else.
shut up already.
You don't scare me, you barkless sprouts. I've got nothing to say to you.
Wait a minute.
Get out of my way, and get out of my trading post.
Excuse me?
I've got legitimate business going on.
Is this, what is his name? Oh my god, what is his name from Genshin Impact? Genshin Impact. Blonde guy. Dainsliff. Is this Dainsliff? The voice actor for Dainsliff? That blonde guy with who has like the abyss shit all over him? From Onrya?
How may I be of service?
Spirits for sale. Queen's weapons and wounds.
If you're with these two, I have nothing to say to you. Move along, Solari. Can't you tell me more about the Dengado Hylic? The Dengado are a dangerous tribe. Why would I allow them in my trading posts? They just cause trouble. Their money is still good. You can make quite a profit with them. Look, Shrub, a lot of people come and go here. Talk to the merchants. I have work to do.
The Tengu's a stone wall. Come on, let's cause some trouble. That'll make the merchants talk.
Why do you have to be so dramatic?
Exactly.
There are easier ways to get them to cooperate.
You do it your way, I'll do it mine. We'll see who finds out more.
Oh, you're so annoying.
It is my honor to meet you. It is good to speak to you.
Fine spirits for sale. Cleans weapons and wounds. Pine juice. Get your pine juice here. Good for drinking, or for melting stains of your blade.
Excuse me, but have you seen any Dingatal Hylic in the trading post today?
I'm afraid I can't help you, little plantling. Please, go somewhere else.
You sound frightened. Is everything all right?
Fine, I'm fine. Just move along. Pine juice for sale!
Oh my God, I love these frogs. I would be a frog if I could. I would be a
I'll
Hylic.
have his diploma revoked.
Help? Oh, help Pelham gather evidence. Help Arlen gather evidence.
You know the Dengatal tribe, right? They stole our Zalisco extract, and we want it back.
You're the ones that got robbed, huh? I heard about that. Too bad for you.
Where are the Dengatal? All you have to do is tell me what I want to know, and I'll go away.
Get out of here, Twig. Before someone mistakes you for kindling and throws you on the fire.
Oh my
Kindling?
God.
I'll show you kindling. Valiant, help me burn something.
Oh my God. I'm not gonna do all that. That's like so dramatic.
Fine spirits for sale. Cleans weapons and wounds.
What do you have to trade? I use our alchemy to make a juice fit for parties and special occasions.
I'll do it myself.
Fascinating. I
You,
don't know.
Twigface! Get away from there. Those supplies are combustible.
Oh my God. What is he doing over there?
These Silvari are troublemakers. Get 'em, boys.
Oh my God. A bit busy. Says he sells pine juice. Weird, right? Who wants to juice a pine? I'm just letting him do his shit over there. I'm not getting involved in that. Goodbye. Be quick. I need to get this goblin. Okay. Okay.
Did you need something?
Fine spirits for sale.
And Asura is wondering if the pine juice would work for her arrested golem. Very good. I'll follow you. Oh my God.
All right, let's see that solvent of yours. I have to give it a try before we make it.
What's just happening over there while I'm just fighting?
Just a little at a time will clear away the rust. Pine juice is very powerful.
Yeah, a little dab here and a little dab there and a big fat dab right.
Target profile established. Island male.
Oh no.
Preparing murder-related coverage.
This solvent is astro-amazing. I'll take your entire stock, Hylic. I'll pay you whatever you want. Twice that, if you don't sell it to anyone else. Oh, and, sorry about the whole golem trying to kill you thing. I may have neglected to mention that it was in attack mode when it got stuck. By gum phosphorus, the solvent not only loosened the joints, it upped the golem's combat response rate. Brilliant.
Silvari, I am indebted to you. This arrangement will feed my family for many sunrises.
You can tell me what I need to know.
We need to know where to find the Dengatal tribe. They've stolen something from us, and we must get it back.
The Dengatal tribe are very dangerous. You don't want to fight with them.
I'm afraid we must. But I promise, we won't mention you told us anything. You'll be safe.
Very well. The Dengatal never come into the trading post. Goldbeak meets them outside the camp. He buys stolen
So he
goods
does
from
know
them
them,
to
that piece
sell
of
at a
shit.
profit.
That's exactly the kind of thing we needed to know. Thank you, Merchant.
Oh my god. What a dumbass.
Fight you anyway.
My goods! Please, by the sun, stop! Look, I deal in stolen goods. My clients will kill me if they find out I talked about a robbery.
You're not being very helpful. Maybe if we set the other pile of stuff on fire too?
Oh my god.
That's enough, Arlen. I'll handle this. Listen to me, Merchant. The Zalisco sap is dangerous. If we don't find it, someone's going to get hurt.
That's the spirit, Valiant!
No, I mean innocents will get hurt when the Dengatl use the Zalisco extract. We've got to stop them before that happens.
Fine, I'll tell you. Sure, I heard about the robbery, but I didn't know the Dengatl stole anything poisonous. The Dengatl aren't planners, and they're not very smart. If they stole something dangerous, then someone told them to do it. Probably some other tribe. I don't know who or why. Now please, stop burning my wares. I've got 26 kids to feed.
Oh my god.
Thank you, Merchant. You did the right thing. Come on, Arlen. Let's go find Pelham.
I know you can tell us more about them.
All right, Goldbeak. We know about your secret trades with the Dengatl, and we know they're working with another tribe. I'm betting you saw the Dengatl in this other tribe making a trade at that same location. Our Zalisco extract.
So, the Hylek tribes can do whatever they want. I'm not their boss.
That's literally him.
No, you're their patsy. The Dengatl don't like other races. They've got a powerful toxin, and when they use it, it won't be on Hylek.
What are you trying to say? That I'm in danger?
I'm gonna
We're all in
look up
danger.
his name.
Look, we just want to retrieve the Zalisco extract. Tell us, and we won't turn you into selling stolen goods.
All right. You drive a hard bargain, Silvari. Yes, the Dengatl sell me stolen goods, but when they wouldn't make a deal for one of the boxes, I hid and watched. I wanted to know who was undercutting me. All I saw was a bunch of frogs talking about the Eye of the Sun. I don't even know if they made the trade. I'll tell you where the Dengatl village is, but that's it. I'm not involved, you hear me?
Okay. Dane Sliff, VA. Yuri Lowenthal. Yuri Lowenthal. Lowenthal. Yuri Lowenthal. Guild Wars 2 Wiki. Alright, he's the voice actor for Lord Farron as well. Herotron. He is the Inquest Technician Chib. He is the Izu Steel Shrike. Various Tengu NPCs. So yeah, he just like, he's all over the place in Guild Wars 2. We're gonna hear his voice on all kinds of stuff. He's also Simon Blackgut, who's a Char.
Arlen, did you set fire to that poor merchant's goods?
He was a crook. Anyway, it got him to talk, and nobody got hurt. Did you con that Asura into using pine juice as a solvent?
I did, and it worked like a charm.
Except for the bruising you took from the golem.
Ew.
You've the brains of a wilted fern, Arlen. Valiant, head back to the grove. We need to tell Traherne what we've discovered.
Head back to the grove, alright. God. That laugh was horrifying. Sometimes I feel like I should just jump down and fucking die to fall damage instead of doing this animation.
There you are, Valiant. Arlen and Pelham were telling me what you discovered at the trading post. The one thing we all agree on is that we must find out who bought the Zalisko extract from the Dengatel tribe.
Saw Goldbeak told us where to find the Dengatel village. We could go there, break in, and make them tell us.
Just crash through their defenses.
This is where I
and
have
hope
to
we survive.
choose, and I'm gonna choose him.
Are you crazy, Arlen? We don't have to hurt them. The Dengatel trade with Goldbeak. I bet they'd be willing to trade with us if we had something they want. Magic weapons, maybe.
We don't have the time to get magic weapons, Pelham. We need to do something now, or people could die. Act with wisdom, but act.
Oh my god.
All things have a right to grow.
All things have a right to grow.
By the pale tree. Valiant, they'll argue
Wait.
forever. I'm putting you
That's
in
what I
charge.
chose. All
Choose
things
a
have a
plan
right
and
to
get
grow.
started.
So Pelham is literally the one that follows what I believe in. Because if we go back to my story again, I literally chose all things have a right to grow. That's the most important of Ventari's teachings to me. You handled that Hylek Asura negotiation extremely well, Valiant. I'm eager to ally with you against the Dengatel. What do you think of Arlen's proposal? Wade in and punch everything? Do you really think we can take on a whole tribe of Hylek? Yes, I can, but I still don't want to do that. You two really are very different, aren't you?
Can I help you?
Perhaps tell me about your plan. We need to draw the Dengatel out, away from their fortifications, and trick them into giving us the Zalisko, okay? I'll go with you.
Good luck sweet-talking them out of mass murder. I'd rather let my sword do the job.
That's a cool style. Oh. This one's very planty. I like that one. Wait a minute. Let me see if I have that appearance or not. Looks like I don't. So I'm gonna try to get that one then.
I hear adventure calling me.
Good thing I already went to Witchmire Swamp, so I could just fucking teleport when I was doing the dungeon stuff before. Oh, fuck. Come on, I'm so close. Whatever. I wanted to jump up there.
Hail, Pelham, and Speaker Mahuti. Welcome. It's good to see you again.
Speaker Mahuti helped me send a message to the Dengatl tribe. They won't deal with Sylvari directly, but they'll trade with other Hylic. The Hezupal have offered to buy back the Zelisko extract in exchange for magical weapons.
Will the Dengatl agree? Do you even have magical weapons to trade?
They've already agreed. And no, but that won't matter. The Dengatl are sure to double-cross us, so we'll double-cross them first.
The Dengatl are cruel, foolish Hylic. We will show them the Sun God favors the path of honor, and then we will cast them from his sight.
Yes.
Well said. Sounds like the Dengatl are in for an unpleasant surprise.
Show us where you want us to hide. We'll go where you lead.
When you've got the Hylic in position, come back, and I'll light a flare to alert the Dengatl that we're ready to trade.
The hell? Follow me. What, is she supposed to hide behind this barrel? I don't know where they're coming from. I think that would be a nice place to hide. Honestly, they should all just hide here. She's not following me anymore.
I'm hungry.
I'm hungry. Like, what? Yeah, hide over here.
Hey.
Oh good, he just got here instantly.
Hey.
I don't even know if this is how I'm supposed to do it. I'm just doing it because it seems like the most hidden area.
Hey there.
I have unshakable faith in this plan. How do we begin? The Hanzupo are set up for ambush. Now, to find out what the Dengatl know.
Let's go! That should do it. They'll see this and come running. Ah, there they are. Good. My knot-headed brother's plan would never have worked this well.
Are you the tree folk that the Hazupal said would trade with us?
Yes. I've brought your magical weapons. Do you have the Zelisko extract?
Yes, I have the jar you want. These weapons don't look magical.
Oh, they're magical. They're enchanted with super Sylvari shiny magic.
That sounds powerful indeed. What can these weapons do? Cut through our enemies like water? Summon the light of the moon?
Well, they'll certainly chop a few Hylic down to size.
Yeah? Huh. You tree folk are weak fools. We stole the elixir from you, and now we will take your magic shiny weapons as well.
Okay, prepare to die.
A double cross? Oh no!
Oh no.
I am totally surprised.
Please stop.
How unhappy for us.
Oh my.
What are we going to do?
Oh my god, help
Stop
me.
it.
Help me,
That's not
Jesus.
Well, if you're tired of our jokes, then I guess it's time to fight. Hazupal, attack!
Force 2, what are you doing to me?
Kill them all, quickly!
Oh.
Look, the speaker came prepared. Let's go meet him.
Right behind you. The Dengatl are no match for my fighters. You asked for this.
I like how they're all just coming this way. Perfect.
There's no swamp big enough for lions.
Speaker go? He's the one carrying the extract.
He
Oh,
is
no.
a coward, hiding like a snake in the reeds. We will show him justice.
Suspicious tree.
Spare me, I beg you.
All right, but I'm only going to ask this once. Where's the Zalisco extract?
You're too late. The extract is gone. Totzotl, speaker of the Ogatl tribe, has taken it away.
The Ogatl are a tribe of mystics. Their speaker must have helped the Dengatl steal the extract.
Yes, Totzotl is making great magic. Far more powerful than your useless unmagical weapons. He calls it the Eye of the Sun. It will destroy all enemies of the Hylic. That is all I know.
This is serious. We should thank Speaker Mahuti and then go find Traherne.
You're right. The Dengatl speaker's jar still has some of the extract in it. I'll take it with me and meet you back at the Grove. Thank you for your help, Speaker. We could not have accomplished this without the aid of your tribe.
The Dengatl deserve to be punished. I will pray that the Sun God keeps you safe. Farewell, blessed twin.
Did she just say blessed twink? I mean, oh, she said twin.
Where one path ends, another begins.
The Grove again? Can I just, like, teleport without having to exit the instance? Okay, good. Alright, I'm gonna just jump down and see what happens. Okay, perfect.
Let's go.
Valiant, hurry to me. We have much to discuss.
Oh,
There's the only one twin.
the twin is a dumbass and try to do it by himself, and now we gotta save his stupid ass. That's what's happening.
Talk to me.
Good timing. Pelham just finished telling me what happened at the Dengatel grounds. I've read about the Eye of the Sun in ancient Hylic scrolls. It's a potion said to have the power to transform the imbiber into an avatar of the sun. It's extremely difficult to make and very unstable. I thought it was just a myth.
Apparently not. Toch Zotel, the Ogotl speaker, believes that he can create the potion and become the Eye of the Sun.
Even if Toch Zotel fails to become an avatar, the potion he's making will be extremely toxic. If it gets out of control, it could poison the entire Ogotl tribe.
We were able to recover some basilisco extract from the Dingatel, but it isn't much.
So what, we're trying to
It'll
save
have to
their
be
tribe
enough.
now?
I'll start working on a counter-agent. You two head for the Ogotl grounds. Kaith and I will meet you there. There's no time to waste. If Toch Zotel makes that potion and drinks it, he'll become unbelievably powerful and likely go insane.
Wait, where's Arlem? We will need his strength to defeat Toch Zotel.
I'm sorry, Pelham. He hasn't returned. I'll leave word here for him to meet us at the Ogotl grounds.
Oh my god, what the hell? It's way the hell over there? I guess I have to go this way.
More come, yes?
Metrica province? This is the Asura shit. So you're telling me the Asura starting zone is literally right next to the Silvari one? Speaking of which, I love how I just completely ignored the Asura story. I was like, oh, I'm gonna go between Silvari and Char. Like, I'm just like, fuck Taimi, I don't even care about Asura. Jesus.
you well?
Traherne, did you manage to create a counter-agent to the Eye of the Sun potion?
It's little more than an educated guess.
Kaith scouted ahead and said that the river seemed fouled. She went back out there to keep watch.
If the Ogottl poison the river, they could destroy the entire Caledon forest. We've got to stop them.
Nothing's good about this situation. I wish Arlen was here. He'd be asking to rush bravely out in front, just like always.
We can't wait for him. We have to stop the Ogottl before they
Is
finish
he
making
dead
the
or
Eye of the
something?
Sun.
What the fuck?
The Valiant is correct. I'm sorry, Pelham. We must go, now.
Oh god. Or maybe he's prisoner in here.
Be wary. This could be a trap.
Oh my god. That could be too ruthless. What if they surrender? Then I'll try not to act surprised as I kill them. Or, fine. If they surrender, we'll take them to the grove unharmed. Good, we should never give up hope that they'll see reason. I'm the peaceful guy, what the fuck? All things deserve a right to grow, alright? Oh, where am I going? Along the water? Isn't this water poisoned?
This isn't normal.
Uh-oh.
Poison. Let me try something else. It seems your counter-reagent works. See? It clears the toxic fumes.
That's a relief. Try applying it to the turret. If it works, we can use it to disperse that wall.
Alright. Oh, that? Out of range, though. Why is this also green? What the fuck? There we
Sick
go.
with poison. We should stay on the move.
Let's go.
Okay. Okay.
I may not survive.
I am going to die. Why are they not helping me? Oh, here he is.
Remain strong.
The Ogottl won't surrender easily. They believe the sun demands obedience to the Speaker's plan.
I can't do this alone.
You're certain we shouldn't wait for the others, man? I wish we could, but the situation is dire, okay? Can you tell me more about it? Harmlessly disperse
Oh,
it?
thank
Okay. Remind me what the Eye of the Sun... Okay, I already know that. Okay, can we talk to his twin now? Oh, what the fuck? I guess we're just not gonna talk to him then.
Highland poisons are extremely lethal.
I see Arlen. Hang in there. We'll get you out.
Keith, there's another turret. Use a counter read.
Ha ha! You cannot approach. My poison is powerful. Stay back, or I will do it. I swear to you, I will do it. I have no choice. I must become the eye of the sun. Alter these feeble creatures. Behold the eye of the sun.
Oh my god, he drank the fucking potion. Can I get out of this thing, please? I'm about to die.
Okay. Mine, I may not survive.
Alright, here we go.
That's valuable.
Arlen, thorns. What have they done to you?
The Ogatul tested the toxin on me before they put it in the river. I feel sick, burned inside. I shouldn't have tried to do it alone.
No. It's my fault. I let you go instead of trying to find a compromise. You'll be fine, though. And from now on, we'll work
You'll
as a
be
team.
fine now, even though he's poisoned.
Well done, Valiant. The twins have learned a valuable lesson.
I feel like he's been
We're
poisoned for so
stronger
long.
together than apart.
I'm just glad Arlen's going to be all right. Twins, if you'd like, you can both stay in my garden for as long as you wish. You'll find it restful.
What the hell is my
What
garden?
a generous offer, Valiant. I think I can speak for both of us when I say we would like nothing better. May the dream bless you for helping us.
Snapdragon Cove. Oh, what? Wait, I spent money on this. You're telling me I could just get this for free? And by money, I mean I spent
there
like
was nothing.
gold. Okay, there we go. We're at level 30. Now we're gonna go to the level 20 quest for the Char. Report to Ritlock in the Black Citadel. Okay.
What are we doing here?
We're making traps and weapons.
We're making traps and weapons.
Waste my time.
God.
Hey,
Anyway.
talk to me.
discover your talents at the Farrar, and then we'll see.
I wish Father was here.
Your father's very proud of you, but he had work to do. You'll see him again soon. I promise.
Little tiny thing. Searching for the truth.
So we're agreed. My Legionnaire will report to you for the duration
Dinky.
of this mission. It's the only smart choice. Your Legionnaire's got the skills and a personal stake in this. Breakfast is confusing. I mean, what do you call it when you have it at night? Start fast?
Alright.
You heard your Tribune. Your tale is mine for the duration. Now, tell me what you know about your sire.
That sounds kind of kinky. Your
Name,
tail is mine.
Clement Forktail. Rank, Flame Legion Shaman. He's a notorious traitor and an enemy of the Black Citadel. Not to mention an embarrassment to me. I've broken several jaws reminding people that I'm not responsible for
my father.
actions. I know. I've seen the incident reports. And now Forktail wants to turn himself in. Claims he'll provide critical information on Flame Legion activities. The catch is, he'll only turn himself into you. After all these years, he wants us to think he's seen the error of his ways. I'll be happy to collect him for you, Tribune. Just don't expect a tearful reunion between Sire and Cub. I expect you to handle this with your usual efficiency. Forktail will be waiting at the top of the wall. Bring him in, alive. Dismissed.
Oh my god. Take your sire, Clement Forktail, into custody. Let me remind you of my story. Though trouble may follow me, I overcome it with charm. I'm a soldier in the Iron Legion, and my warband is my family. I will die for them, especially Dinky, my sparring partner. They tell me my sire is a sorcerer's shaman. I must overcome his reputation, whatever it takes. So that's what we're doing right now. My sire. A traitor's testimony.
We'll keep a lid on things here while you're gone. We'll keep a lid on things here while you're gone.
Whenever I plan, I fall
We'll keep a
asleep.
lid on things here while you're
Okay,
gone.
girl. Where am I going? Find him. I guess I have to go in there? Where am I going? Am I blind? Oh, okay. I was like, what the hell? Ascalon City ruins. Okay, there he is. There's my father. Clement Forktail. Flame Legion Shaman.
It's good to see you, Cub. I see you made some changes to your warband. I wasn't sure if the Citadel would actually send you, or if you'd come.
I came to bring you in, Forktail. That's all. You're going to pay for your crimes, and provide the information you promised.
That's what I want, too. But the Flame Legion doesn't. They've been sending assassins after me ever since I reached out to the Black Citadel. They were right on my tail until I holed up in here. If they saw you come in, they're probably on their way.
Let them come. Warband, the Flame Legion is about to join this party. Spread out and defend the hallway.
Oh, here they are.
The other stronger.
Well, I mean, I already.
I suppose I should be flattered the Flame Legion considers me such a threat.
We'll make you watch your cover.
What was that, Forktail? Some kind of ambush? What's your game?
This is no game. Those assassins were after me, not you. Flame is planning something big, and the entire Black Citadel is in danger. They'll kill me and anyone with me to keep this secret. Just get me back to the Citadel. Once we're safe, I'll tell you what you want to know.
Yes,
oh God, that's her.
You will. Warband, take the prisoner back to the Citadel stockade and lock him up. I'll follow, and make sure you're not being pursued. Watch for ambushes along the way. Brimstone wants Forktail alive, and that's how we're going to deliver him. Move out!
Speak to your father in the stockade. I'm gonna guess the stockade is in the city, right?
feelings like weapons practice, but with a surprise inside.
You'll tell him, right? You'll tell him I didn't run. I may be a thief, but I'm not crazy. The safest place for me is inside one of these cells. You're lucky to be alive, thief. If you want to stay that way, keep out of my sight. Keep out of my sight. Okay. Seneca the Relentless. Oh.
So this is the traitor's cub. Tell me, does treason run in the family?
Oh my god, can you fuck off?
Does stupidity run in yours? Address a Legionnaire like that again and I'll put you on scrap duty in the plan. Now walk away. I need to talk to this prisoner. Yes, Legionnaire. Sorry, Legionnaire.
Huh.
I'll leave you to your interrogation. And if the prisoner gets damaged in the process, I won't have seen a thing.
I'm glad you're here. There isn't much time. Flame is planning to move against the Citadel's highest-ranking officers. But I don't know when or how.
That's convenient for you. How do I get more details?
Head out to Lamia Mine. There's a Flame Legion recruiter there named Skull Twister. I've led him to think you're interested in changing sides, like I was. He'll treat you like a potential convert. If he won't give you the details you need, you'll have to force them out of him. But from what I've seen, you can handle that.
Don't try and flatter me. I'll check out this Skull Twister. But if you're wasting my time, you'll suffer for it. Rely on iron, not false gods.
Who the fuck is this?
Welcome to Escalon City. We're still fighting a battle hundreds of years old to reclaim our rightful lands. Something has to be done to drive the ghosts out for good.
Ascalon City. That is literally Guild Wars 1. This is a random dead person. Oh my god. Got so much experience there. I am a healer engineer, so taking all the healer stuff. Speak to your warband and order them to hide. So this is my warband. Wait, why do I have randoms here? It's just like Dinky and a bunch of randoms.
The Legion calls.
Need something?
Whenever I plan,
What are your orders, boss? Hide yourselves. I'll draw the enemy out. When I strike, you back me up. Done. Get out of sight, and we'll get started. What the fuck? Athan Skull Twister.
we've been
Oh my
expecting
God.
you, Cub, and watching you. Now that you're closer, I sense the family resemblance.
He looks crazy.
Are you a traitor or a double traitor like your father? Convince me, Cub. Renounce your former legion and swear allegiance to Flame.
Slow down. Forktail said I'd retain my rank. I join as Legionnaire, or I don't join at all.
Not possible. Legionnaire Flarekin leads us, and he wants to know what you know about the Citadel's highest-ranking officers. His assassination ritual is ready to burn them alive in front of their own troops. You can help us, or you can burn too. What's it going to be?
If that's all you have for me, it's going to be me killing you, right now.
Flame will consume you.
So he's a fire elementalist.
Fresh. What's next?
What the hell? Oh my god, what the fuck?
What's going on?
I heard you were back. What's going on?
Breakfast is confusing. I mean, what do you call it when you have it at night?
Someone said there was a hubbub here. Did I miss it? I love hubbubs, I think. What's going on? Not sure yet. Hold on. You got anything new? No, okay. What about you? My god. He burned through this gate. My father burnt through this gate and beat the shit out of this guy.
It was the Flame Legion. They came to
Oh,
bust
no.
out Forktail right after you left. I knew you two were in cahoots.
This is your last warning, Jailer. Watch how you talk to me. Now, did Forktail resist this breakout, or was he helping them?
I couldn't tell. They said they were going to kill him if he resisted.
And he did, but they just knocked him out and carried him off. Your sire's a snake. I wouldn't put it past him to have staged the whole thing.
Oh, shut the fuck
Why
up.
would he let himself be captured? Put me onto their plan, and then break out? No. He was being straight with me, and they came to shut him up. We need to find him. He mentioned a flame bunker in the Arkovian foothills. They may have taken him there. Then that's where we'll go. He was your prisoner, so you have a stake in this. Meet me there.
All right. Arkovian foothills. Where the hell is that? I really hate... Okay, I guess I just have to leave the instance before they tell me. I didn't want to have to go through more than one loading screen. Oh, it's over here. What the hell? Diessa Plateau.
We have a lot of estates and farm villages located in Diessa Plateau that provide a critical service to the legions. Trouble is, we're under constant assault by separatists and ghosts. Our soldiers fight tooth and nail to keep these nuisances at bay, but it's a never-ending battle. They would appreciate any support you can give.
All right.
Whenever I plan, I fall asleep.
I'm awake. Don't worry, I got your back, Legionnaire.
Wasn't sure you'd make it, but I'm glad you're here. Listen to that. They've been chanting since I got here. Makes my skin crawl. The recruiter mentioned the ritual. We better get in there and break it up. And recover my prisoner. No one's ever escaped my stockade. I know he's your sire, but Forktail belongs in one of my cells. Tribune Brimstone wants him alive. You want him alive. I want him alive. Let's go get him alive. Anyone else in there is fair game.
These people just be teleporting in here like the fuck?
Let that prisoner go. Watch out! Behind you! Lock him up. There are more of them around. They'll come running any second. Let's go! Finally back with your Flame Legion friends, eh, Forktail? It's like I always say.
Alright, will you shut up
once
already?
a traitor, always a traitor.
I'm a prisoner here, Seneca. Idiot. They were going to use me as fodder for their ritual.
What ritual? What does it do?
Not here. Get me out of this place and I'll tell you everything. Make it quick.
You're an honorable soldier. I'm glad you came after me. You risked your reputation and your life on my account. I did my duty to the legions and the Tribune Brimstone. Nothing more. Mark my words, Forktail is up to something.
I'll get the gate open. Take care of any enemy.
We need his power.
We're clear. Now tell me about this ritual they're planning.
It causes magical fire to burn you from the inside out. It turns flesh and blood creatures like me into elementals that then fuel a huge flame effigy. The shaman plans to conduct the ritual inside the Citadel, in the core. He wants to burn all the tribunes and Imperator Smoder. I know where they're preparing the ritual. If you give me a chance to make up for my past mistakes, we can stop this before it starts.
He can't be trusted. We need to go back to the Citadel and warn everyone. We can handle the Flame Legion. This piece of trash belongs behind bars. Hold on. Give me a minute to think.
Oh my god. Choose to disrupt the ritual or warn the tribunes. Trust my father or go with this guy that I keep telling to shut up. You can't trust him. Come on, let's get back to the Citadel and warn the tribunes. Why shouldn't I trust him? He's a Flame Legion shaman. He could have turned his warband in when... Wait, what? He could have turned his warband in when they first started sniffing around the flame. Did he? No. What kind of soldier does that make him? I don't know. Whatever.
Make it quick.
You barely know me and owe me nothing, but listen. We can take the fight to the Flame Legion. Let me prove myself by helping to interrupt Shaman Murgath's ritual. Why should I trust you? I won't let my past define me. I followed my warband blindly, gave them my full allegiance. That almost got me killed. I'd rather live out my life as Gladium, shamed, than return to the Flame Legion. Your warband? Yes, when they joined the Flame Legion, I thought I had to join too. I was mistaken. They had betrayed our legion and me. I learned then that loyalty to the legions outranks loyalty to my warband. A worthy lesson. Alright, I'll trust you. Travel to the ruins of Rin. Oh my god. Shit. wonder what this place is. Would you like to continue your story? Sins of the Fallen. Travels to the ruins of Rin.
Smoder's Eye. What is this place?
My old workshop. Murgath and I developed new magical attacks here. This is where he'll perform the ritual.
Can he really kill the Tribunes and Imperator from here?
Absolutely. I taught him well. He was my right hand. He'll use the prisoners as fuel for the ritual. They'll die in flames.
Then we'd better free them right now.
Help us!
Want something?
Get us out of here before the show.
Don't trust Murgath no matter what. No matter what he says. He will lie to you. He will betray you. The biggest mistake I ever made was choosing him as my second. I'll remember that. Huh, so if I played a Elementalist Char, this would be like kinda being Flame Legion. If I used the like fire. I remember my first character I ever made for Guild Wars 2 was a white Char with like fluffy fat face, and he was Elementalist, Water Elementalist with a staff. That was like my first character. He had kind of like a fat lion face. Ash Legion Scouts, Blood Legion Scouts, how many soldiers? What the fuck? We got Iron Legion over here. God.
Thanks, soldier. I thought I was
wheel
done
of
for.
progress
Wait.
turns.
Ugh, something's wrong.
Oh no.
I feel strange.
No.
My stomach melting.
Oh God.
My muscles burning.
Help her.
Help!
The ritual is consuming her. We have to kill the prisoners before...
Kill me! No! I'm not flame! Get away!
Oh God. Oh my God, they just blew up. Oh God. Oh God, they're all dying. Oh my God, all the prisoners are dead.
What are you doing here? This was your plan, your ritual. You've ruined everything.
Murgath.
Not everything, Murgath. You're still alive, but we can fix that. Forktail, I can't believe you'd betray your old warband and the entire Flame Legion for this cub.
This cub gave me a chance, and I'm making the most of it. I'm not a slave anymore.
How touching. But I doubt that changes the odds for you two. You never did have the stomach for murder.
Oh, so he was a pussy.
Not murder. Justice. My father is trying to redeem himself. Too bad you'll never get that chance. Let's end this.
We can take it, Cub. No problem.
In the name of Gaharan Balefire, I give myself to the flame.
Okay, wow. Alright, he looks crazy. Oops.
Turrets deployed. Armored refreshing. Strong.
At last. I hope this redeems me. But now you'd better take me back to the stockade before Seneca locks us both up.
I have a better idea. Come to Heroes Canton with me. I'll vouch for you to Tribune Brimstone. After he knows what we did, maybe he'll pardon you.
Don't throw away your future. You could wind up branded a Flame Legion sympathizer, or a traitor like me.
I trust Rytlock to hear us out before he decides. What do you have to lose?
Fine. I'll return to the Citadel and wait for your word, and thank you for everything.
Provide Rytlock with an after-action report. That's my daddy right there with his little mohawk that's thicker than mine. And me with my cross-eyedness. Look at me, how cross-eyedness I am.
That feels good.
It's over. I finally redeemed myself, even if you are the only one who thinks so. That's enough for me. It matters. You did well. I'm proud to call you my father.
You can never have too much treasure.
Yeah. Oh. Gotta color this one now.
I've attained the awesome.
I've attained the awesome? What the fuck is that? Okay, report to Rytlock and the Black Citadel for debriefing. I bet you Rytlock is gonna be like, he needs to be in prison. I don't give a fuck what he did. Ah. And then we're gonna be like, okay, we have to decide between letting him escape or putting him in prison. I'm guessing that's what's gonna happen. Sins of the Father. Provide Rytlock with an after-action report. Oh god, why does he have to be in the room? This bitch. This bitch is gonna talk shit.
Question?
Folktale didn't murder you? I
hope that means you stop the Flame Legion. Where's my prisoner? In Heroes Canton. We couldn't have done this without his help. I recommend we reduce his sentence to time already served. Forget it. Your sire's sentence is for life. I'll release him when he's dead, not before.
That's not your call. If Forktail saved the Tribunes and the Imperator, I want to hear about it.
Forktail risked his life for the Citadel. We owe our success to him. And he's no longer a threat. I'd stake my life on it.
Good enough. I authorize Forktail's release. You can give him the good news yourself.
Oh my god, Ritlock is...
See to it, Seneca.
Way more, like, calm than I expected.
Tribune. This isn't...
I said, see to it, Seneca.
I didn't think he was this reasonable.
It's not easy to stand up for a betrayer. I know. You've proven your loyalty and your value to the Citadel once again, Legionnaire. I've got big plans for you. When they're ready, I'll send for you.
Okay, so that's the level 30 quest coming up. Okay, we have time to do the level 30 quests now. Because it's not even 4 o'clock yet.
Megan.
Hey, keep it down. We're near an Inquis lab.
Yeah, if they're this quick. Valiant, you are needed. The three orders of Tyria are locked in an argument, and the Pale Tree wishes you to settle their differences. She calls upon you to be their herald, her voice, in this issue. And I think there is more than meets the eye. Return to the Grove at your earliest chance, and I will explain. Okay, so I'm probably not gonna do these quests, because they might be the same thing. I'm not sure. Let's see if they're different. Because I'm going to be talking to the 3 groups again. Remember I did that with the human.
Seize the moment.
And if they are, I'll just do the human quest. Where am I going? Oh, I'm just going in this building again. Would you like to continue to Dreamer's Terrace, home? Wait, what? Where am I going?
They're capable of terrible evil. When you're near them, you feel nothing from them but cold emptiness.
At Omphalos Chamber. How do I get there? What the hell? Is it up here? Bruh, like where the hell am I going? Omphalos Chamber. Where the hell is that? Omphalos Chamber. Entrance. Outside by using mounts near the Warden's Watch Gate. Where is the instance? The fuck? Where am I going? Oh, it's on the surface level. I'm so mad. This arrow thing has been screwing me over. It's right here.
Valiant, the Pale Tree summons you.
Is there a problem? It sounds like there's a commotion in the Invalos chamber.
Those are the emissaries of the three orders of Tyria. There is a situation.
The Orders of Tyria? Who are they? And what's going on?
The Orders are organized groups that work against the Elder Dragons. The Vigil, the Derman Priory, and the Order of Whispers. Zaitan's might is growing. Its undead minions rise on the beaches of Kryta and the Tarnished Coast.
Why are the emissaries arguing? What am I walking into?
To the north, Overlake Haven is in danger of being overrun. The Lion Guard are outmatched by risen troops. We Sylvari realize that all life is intertwined. If Zaitan threatens one race, he threatens us all.
Then why are the Orders arguing? Why don't they just do something about it?
We think alike, you and I. Let us speak with the Mother Tree.
Munition golems? You want to fight the Elder Dragons with toys and dollies?
Better than throwing away
Greetings, Valiant. Today you take the next steps on the journey of your wild hunt. Zaitan's forces are gathering at Overlake Haven. The Orders wish to defend the location, but their plans differ. Valiant, I name you to be my herald in this matter. The Grove can only back one of these plans. May your dream guide your decision.
I am honored, Mother Tree. I will do my best.
My name is Branthan. I represent the Vigil. We can have a platoon a raid at Overlake Haven immediately. Our soldiers can handle this situation. In the Vigil, we prefer to fight our enemies head-on. The best way to protect the Haven is to provide military force.
You're asking to risk countless lives. Herald, the Dermond Priory proposes a far safer course of action. My name is Earworth. The Priory wants to utilize experimental munitions golems to destroy the undead. We'll have no soldiers on the field at all.
Completely untested munitions golems. You're the one risking lives. What if your golems fail?
And you, Emissary? You've been quiet through the whole argument.
I'm Kai, and I represent the Order of Whispers. I brought this situation to the Pale Tree's attention, but I'll leave the frontline fighting to the others.
Very well. Give me a moment to think this over, and then I'll decide.
Alright, this is literally the exact same thing as the human quest. It's just with Sylvari people instead of humans. So we're gonna like listen to the cat one, and then we're gonna go back to my human. It's like the same thing that I just went through with the humans. It's just like a different setting. That's it. But it's like the same idea. We're gonna pick one of those groups and everything. On behalf of the High Legions and the entire Black Citadel, I offer heartfelt thanks and congratulations on your recent efforts in developing our anti-ghost weaponry. Your dedication to duty and performance as a newly commissioned legionnaire have both been exemplary and have been duly noted in the official record. From this point forward, I shall be watching your progress with great interest and even greater expectations. Well done, soldier. Imperator of the Iron Legion. Wow. Anyway.
Listen close, Centurion. We've got a serious problem, and you're already involved. The orders of Tyria have come to me about one of your soldiers, Howl the Brazen.
Howl's dead, sir.
Oh, that's the guy
He died fighting Duke
who
Baron.
got smashed in the building.
I've seen his grave.
Yes, and before he died, Howl apparently bought a dangerous magical amulet from the necromancer Rissa. Where that amulet goes, the undead follow. Rissa has been distributing them all over the region. The Orders want to examine Howl's amulet to see what they're up against. The High Legions want to forge a working relationship with the Orders, so you're going to join their investigation. Reps from the Vigil, Derman Priory, and the Order of Whispers will meet you at Howl's grave. Confer with all three, but focus on the one most likely to get results. Got it?
Yes, sir. Howl was one of mine. I'll do whatever it takes to get to the bottom of this.
What the fuck is this? Graveyard ornaments.
It's not just about a necromancer. It's also about dragons and the undead.
So you still think this necromancer Rissa was an agent of the Elder Dragons?
Of Zaitan, yes. Don't ask how I know. It's the Order of Whispers' business to know things.
The Priory concurs. We don't know much
Are you
about
serious?
Rissa, but we do know she was corrupted.
Then finding and
These
killing
are
her
them.
is our priority, not digging around in graveyards.
That's why Brimstone sent us the Centurion. Our
This
orders
is the
never
spy.
agree on anything.
Welcome, Centurion. Glad to have you with us. I am Yahala Scribepaw of the Derman Priory. My colleagues are...
I don't need you to speak for me. I'm Gon Towerbreaker of the Vigil. Glad to have another military mind on this mission.
I am Kurikon, concerned blacksmith from the Order of Whispers. We specialize in covert activities.
Ash Legion would love this guy.
Formation, infiltration, and assassination. I'm sure Tribune Brimstone briefed you, but to review, all three orders are dedicated to stopping the Elder Dragons. Your late bandmate may be connected.
I understand the mission parameters. Hal's grave is right there. What are we waiting for? See? That's how a military mind works. Identify the problem, attack it head on. None of this sneaking around, talking things to death.
We were waiting for you, Centurion. There's a complication between us and the objective. Namely, a throng of undead grubs.
And since this used to be a bandmate of yours, we thought it prudent to wait before we dug him up. Now that you're here, though, let's start squashing.
Alright, so those are the quests that are going to lead to me picking one of the groups. Now, let's just do the human one. Now you know who Kaith is. Now you know who Ritlock is. I still don't know who Timey is, but whatever. Oh, there they are. Oh, there's a Norn one, too. I didn't even do the Norn one, either. I have no idea who this bitch is. Speak to your friend. I'm not sure I trust Kaith's motives. Stay close. I doubt it's an ambush, Logan. Let's just see what she has to say. Oh, here they are. Ritlock, Kaith, and the Norn bitch.
Welcome, fellow members of Destiny's Edge. We must speak of the threat of the Elder Dragons.
When I agreed to come, I didn't know you'd be inviting this char.
I could say the same for you, human. Finally crawling back for forgiveness, Logan.
What?
I've done nothing that needs to be forgiven.
They know each other?
Logan, Ritlock, enough of your squabbling. Kaith, I doubt that we can unite again. Not after our last mistake.
What happened?
The Norn's right. When heirs to Galkin makes mistakes, people die.
What?
Is that what you think, Soja? That what happened was my fault?
What?
Please, all of you, our time has come. We must help the Orders. We've fought the Elder Dragons before.
Excuse me?
And lost. Because someone couldn't keep up with us.
You have something to say it to my face.
Oh my god.
I would if you weren't always running away. I should gut you and be done with it.
Wow.
Gut me? With what? That human-made sword you looted from Ascalon? I've had enough. We're done here.
Running away again.
Ritlock, you're just making it worse.
Ha! Look who's talking! Logan's right, for once. I have more important things to do. I'm
What
done
the
with
fuck?
this.
Why do they hate each other?
And I refuse to waste my efforts on cowards and fools. Goodbye, Kaith.
It's sad to see Logan and Ritlock argue. If only there was something to bond them together. Yes, I know it might help. Kaith, I have to leave as well. I fear this meeting was a mistake, but maybe I can fix it.
We failed, then. Failed to bring Destiny's Edge back together. We cannot help the others. How can we help Tyria?
What the fuck? Ooh, she's a ranger. It's a cute little wolf.
Nothing's exploded, right?
Oh, this is Zoija, not Timey. What the hell? That foolish, arrogant, mule-headed char. Does he think I wanted this? I was a fool to come here. A fool to think I could make this work. You're not a fool, Logan. This is the only way. Without Destiny's Edge, Krita will be destroyed by the dragons. We can't do it alone. I know that. I knew Ritlock was angry. Ayer, Zoija, all of them, but don't they see that the choice I made was hard on me too? You had to choose between the woman you love and your guild. You did the best you could in time. I don't know what this is at all. What? When did this happen? Okay, I'm gonna write, what the fuck is Destiny's Edge? GW2. Reddit. Okay, anyway, why did Destiny's Edge get replaced? It seemed as though Destiny's Edge was being built up to be long-term, okay. A-Net overestimated their ability to pay high-end voice actors after the initial release. That's what I'm hearing right now. What the fuck? Okay. Community writer favoritism. Uh-huh. Anyway. Am I supposed to know who... Am I supposed to know who Destiny's Edge are? GW2? Because, like, they're acting like I know this. Can someone summarize the Edge of Destiny and maybe GOA? Okay. It's been a while since I read the books. Wait, was I supposed to read a book? The fuck? Okay, wait. Should know... I feel like every player should know the lore behind Destiny's Edge and such before they play the personal story in Guild Wars 2. Otherwise, they won't know the significance of many important characters. I've looked online for plot summaries, but they were all fairly short and basic. For whatever reason, the wiki doesn't have plot summaries of the novels either. Give those of us who cannot buy/bring themselves to read the novels a lore touch-up. Are you serious? These people are from a fucking novel and they just like... I'm supposed to just know who the fuck these people are? It says you had a choice. You had to choose between the woman you love. Like, why do I know that? Who the fuck? What? Oh my god, someone wrote like a giant fucking essay here. Huh. Okay, Edge of Destiny comes first. Basically the story of how... Oh god. Oh my Jesus. Huh. Destiny's Edge lore summary. Who are Destiny's Edge? Okay, this is like a 13-minute video. Huh. Part 111? What? Part 1. Part 1-1. Part 1. Okay, that's Roman numerals, alright. So I'm gonna watch this video so I can know what the hell is happening. Edge of Destiny. What the hell? Why is it not showing... Why is it not showing the proper Brave? I mean, the proper internet right now. The fuck? This one, bitch. Jesus. Okay, there we go. Here we go. So we're gonna watch this to see what the hell's going on.
Prologue, Dream and Nightmare. The story begins with Kaith, one of the firstborn of the Sylvari, reaching a burning village. She was too late to save it, which made her very sad, but at least the fires looked pretty, so that's something, right?
What?
What could have caused the fire? Woohoo! Said a voice. Faolain, another firstborn Sylvari.
Oh, I know
Faolain.
Faolain.
Very close to Kaith, but whose
This is the one that she was talking about, the one that she loves.
soul had grown dark and twisted, entered. She told Kaith that destroyers, minions of Prime Orders, had started the fire. She then promptly killed a dying man whom Kaith was trying to save, and asked Kaith to join her nightmare court. Keith, filled with anger and disgust at the very thought of joining.
So she made the Nightmare Court or some shit, and she wants her to join.
This monster she once knew and loved said in response, "No, thank you." Part 1. Gathering Heroes. Erstigolkin was a renowned Norman sculptor and warrior, well, ranger, but still. She and her pet wolf Garm had had enough of watching foolhardy Norn attack the Icebrood outside of Holbrack head-on. They only bolstered Jormags, that's the Ice Dragon's ranks, by turning Icebrood themselves. Enough was enough. Air decided she would attack the Icebrood head-on, and hopefully kill the Dragonspawn, the champion of Jormag. Suddenly there was a knock on Air's door, and two Asura entered her lodge. The master Golomancer Snaff and his ingenious apprentice Zodja. They wanted Air to make a statue of Zodja's head only 5 times larger than the real thing. Okay, Air thought this is a bit of a weird commission, but sure, money's money, I guess. Sometime later. When Air was finished with the statue, the likeness was uncanny, by the way, almost as if someone had copied and pasted it. Snaff told her of his new revolutionizing way to control golems with one's mind using laurels and power crystals. The statue would function as a new golem's head. Air then struck a deal with the Asura. In exchange for another statue, one of Snaff's head this time, free of charge, Air wanted the two Asura's help in defeating the Dragonspawn. Snaff and Zodja agreed, and there was much rejoice. Somewhere in the Blaze Ridge Mountains, Logan Thackeray led his band of scouts in a mission to hinder a battalion of 300 Char. The Char was sent out to intercept a human trade caravan on its way to Ebonhawk. Logan and his merry gang managed to crush most of the Char under a tactically orchestrated rock slide blocking off a narrow canyon. Ritlock Brimstone, a Blood Legion soldier, took command of the few Char who had made it through the canyon and pursued the humans. After a long hunt through the night, the two groups finally clashed. They barely had time to start fighting though before a band of ogres bustled in. This was ogre territory after all. The humans and Char now had a common enemy. After a bloody skirmish, the only two left standing were Logan and Ritlock. Just as the two were about to finish each other off, Keith entered the scene out of nowhere. She had followed the whole thing from a distance. She told them that one of the ogres they had killed was Chiefling Igor, and that his father, Chief Kronon, would be mighty pissed at them as soon as he found his son's body. And sure enough, they were soon found by the ogre chief and his pack of hyenas. Luckily, the three heroes could escape down a dark crevice. Air, Snaff and Zodja finished the two golems, Big Snaff and Big Zodja, and the three adventurers and...
This sounds like a shitty story so far. Imagine having to read a whole novel for this.
Garm headed out into the snowy wilderness. They reached the Dragonspawn's lair and faced many a corrupted creature there. The team battled through and finally managed to reach the chamber of the Dragonspawn. It was a horrible beast, a monstrosity of poorly drawn bones, mists and robes held together by foul magic. It called upon the power of its master to control these interlopers' minds.
These characters that we're looking at are the people that we were just talking to. This Keith, and now this is that Norn bitch, and then Zoija is that girl that was mad at her for some reason. And this is trying to explain to everybody like why Zoija's mad at her and like why Ritlock's mad at that guy, all that kind of shit.
Even though Snaff's laurels blocked out most of the mind-altering magic, the dragon's presence was too potent, and the heroes had to make a courageous retreat. Back in Holbrack, and feeling rather like a numpty, Air once again vowed to destroy the Dragonspawn once and for all. She just needed some more fighters on her team. She decided the best place to look for heroes was where they all gathered, Lion's Arch. The deep dark crevice down which Logan, Ritlock and Keith had fallen eventually led them to a huge cavern deep underground. There were ruins of an old, long-abandoned dwarven village. The stone houses and pillars had been scorched by destroyers. The three adventurers even found a couple of live ones too. Luckily, Keith found an Asura gate among the rubble. Even more lucky was the fact that they managed to escape through it before the destroyers managed to destroy them. The Asura gate was old and faulty, however, and their destination ended up not being...
Why are they here? Why did they find some random portal? Like, what the fuck?
...another receiving Asura gate. Instead, they got spat out in a lovely green Crichton meadow, probably somewhere in Keswick's Hills, just 2 days west of Lion's Arch. Part 2, Slaying Monsters. In Lion's Arch, Logan and Ritlock ended up fighting each other over the ownership of Sahothin, once the sword of Prince Rurik of Old Ascalon. Ritlock wanted to take the Asura Gate back to the Black Citadel, and Logan would have none of it. Logan could not let this Char take the legendary sword with him to the Iron Legion capital, not even this particular Char whose life he had saved numerous times and vice versa. Thus, another fight to the death ensued between the two. One fought over an old heirloom, the rightful
They obviously
ownership of
just
which
hate each
both
other
felt
because
they had
human
claimed.
versus Char.
Kind of like Ascalon itself, actually. Anyway, in the heat of battle, the two managed to set an entire theatre on fire, which led to the three of them, Keith included for some reason, being thrown in jail. The three soon found themselves involved in Lion's Arch gladiator scene. Gladiator games between prisoners or prisoners against monsters was considered prime entertainment within the pirate city. Their captor, Magnus the Bloody-Handed, the leader of the Lion Guard, the peacekeepers of Lion's Arch, who I haven't had time to draw, had given them a name. They were, for some reason, Edge of Steel. They defeated undefeatable teams and monsters of all manner of different kinds, and quickly grew insanely popular. So popular, in fact, that one day they got to fight in the presence of the monarch of Kryta herself, Queen Janna. Logan, never before having seen his queen in the flesh, instantly fell for her beauty. Apparently that's pretty much all he cared about.
Oh god, I did notice he loved the queen. Remember that? When we were doing the quest, he was all obsessed with her.
Also got to meet his not-so-friendly brother Dylan Thackeray, who was a Seraph Royal Guard of the Queen. He received a token, a scarf from his queen, and swore to fight in her name. After that day, Logan decided to forever be a servant to his queen and to aid her whenever she called him. This popularity came with a price, however. Since they drew in so much money to Lion's Arch, the price to buy their freedom skyrocketed. Air, Snaff, and Zodja had seen some of Edge of Steel's fights, and Air had decided that they were the warriors she needed to kill the Dragonspawn. However, she didn't have enough money to buy them out. She devised the plan. She, with the help of Snaff and Zodja, would defeat the undefeated Edge of Steel. They would then be the most sought-after team, and would help Magnus the Bloody-Handed battle the undead threatening the waters outside of Lion's Arch. This in exchange for Magnus letting Air hire Edge of Steel to fight against the Dragonspawn outside of Holbrook. So, Air, Snaff and Zodja sit down and study the fighting techniques of Edge of Steel. The day of the epic fight had arrived, the undefeated Edge of Steel against the newly formed Dragonspawn's Destiny. The fight was long and dreary, swelling back and forth, but in the end, when the dust settled, Air, Snaff and Zodja stood victorious. They had now won not only the glory of the fighting pit, but also the right to hire Edge of Steel as fighters against the Dragonspawn. Edge of Steel and Dragonspawn's Destiny merged and formed, you guessed it, Destiny's Edge. 2 weeks later, Destiny's Edge reached the lair of the Dragonspawn, and by a combination of ingenious golemancy, powerful magic, brute strength, and superb stacking, they managed to bring down Jormag's champion and somewhat secure the area north of Holbrook, much to the gratitude of Knut Whitebeard and the Norn. After this victory, the group went on to help Magnus the Bloody-Handed bring down Morgus Leith, the undead admiral of the Orion fleets outside Lion's Arch.
Oh my god.
This finally freed Ritlock, Keith and Logan from servitude. But Destiny's Edge did not stop there. They had grown to like each other, and they now had tasted Dragon Champion's blood. Nothing would stop them. Next, they headed to Ratasum to fight Primordus' champion, the giant mantis destroyer, the Destroyer of Life, who threatened to lead an invasion of the Asuran capital. The band of heroes were victorious. This victory made...
So I'm gonna guess this was like a novel that came out before Guild Wars 2 to like be a hype thing, to be like, oh look, these are the characters in the story or some shit.
Destiny's Edge famous among the Asura as well. A huge party was held in Ratasum. Keith did not have such a good time though. A hand-shaped tumor had grown above her heart where Faolain had touched her. It pulsated with festering love and hate. Inside Snaff's laboratory, Destiny's Edge cared for their friend as best they could. Out of nowhere, Faolain, the very creator and the root of the corruption, entered. She, and only she, was the only one who could save Keith if she chose to be saved. In order for that to happen, however, Keith had to turn her love for Faolain into hate, which she did. In the process of removing the corruption, Faolain spoke of visions of the group's next battle. The dragon Glint was their next target. This time, they not only were to fight a dragon champion, but an actual dragon. Or were they? Glint had been a friend of humanity before, in Guild Wars 1, but had her allegiance shifted once more, perhaps? Was she again a servant of the Crystal Dragon? Part 3, Battling Dragons. The heroes travelled through the Crystal Desert, and after being mind-controlled and bewildered by Glint's magic, they finally arrived in the dragon's lair. After first trying to kill Glint, Destiny's Edge realized that she was actually trying to help them battle her master. His name is Kralkatorrik. Glint was an oracle, thus she was able to read every creature's mind, including that of her master. This made her turn against him. So it was from Glint that Destiny's Edge learned that they were not up to fight against a dragon, but rather to fight an elder dragon, one who had just awoken and was on his way to Glint's sanctuary. Glint gave Rytlock a spear made from one of Kralkatorrik's own spines. The idea was for Glint to battle the elder dragon in the air, force it down to the ground, where Rytlock then would land the killing strike. Snaff also pitched in an idea. Similar to how the Golemancer used power crystals and laurels to control golems with his mind, a yoke of crystals made from Kralkatorrik's own dried blood drops from when the elder dragons last.
Again, so you're telling me that Logan did all this shit? When I was doing the human story with Logan being the captain, whatever, I didn't expect any of this at all to be his backstory. What the fuck?
Last rose were to be placed on Kralkatorrik's head. This yoke would be connected to a laurel worn by Snaff. The Asura would then be able to control the dragon's mind enough to keep it on the ground for long enough for Rytlock to use his spear. It would then be up to Logan, Air, Zodja and Kaith to hold back the inevitable Branded, the crystal dragon's minions, that would accompany it. Well, that was the plan anyway. Meanwhile, Kralkatorrik had just flown past the walled city of Ebonhawk, corrupting everything in its way, creating the dragon brand. Scores of corrupted char and ogres from the plains of southern Ascalon now charged the walls.
Wait. Flew by, creating the so, Kralkatorrik.
Scores of corrupted char and Ebonhawk. Meanwhile, Kralkatorrik had just flown past the walled city of Ebonhawk.
Flown past the walled city and caused the Branded.
Corrupting everything in its way, creating the dragon brand. Scores of corrupted.
The dragon brand. So, like, if we look at. Oh shit, why am I here? Let me see outside of this. I want the world map. Okay. Can I X out of this, please? Okay, thank you. Okay. World map, please. Damn it, I can't see the world map. Okay, let me just finish this video and then I'm gonna... Okay, wait. Actually, let me just click this shit. Maybe I can see the world map afterwards. You're not a fool. Without destiny, it will be destroyed. We can't do it alone. Okay, you choose between the woman you love and your guild. So I'm guessing Destiny's Edge is the guild. You did the best you could in time. Time is one thing we don't have, my friend, but you're right. I think I need to take some time to cool off. I'll contact you soon. Don't give up, Logan. Tyrion needs you. We'll all do. Okay. Alright, so let me just show you what the brand is that he's talking about. They said the dragon flew by, and the dragon brand, whatever the fuck. I'm pretty sure that it's... Can this load faster, please? Holy fuck. It's just a city, load it. Jesus. Okay, so like I was trying to say, this shit, see this? This purple shit here? Okay, so that is probably what they're talking about right now.
Corrupted char and ogres from the plains of southern Ascalon now charged the walls.
So so right here we're at the beginning. We're at the beginning of the flight. So like if we look at this is in Ascalon, this area. So right now he like started to fly and he's putting the scar.
And her bodyguards, Dylan Thackeray being one of them, happened to be in the city. Dylan fought as best he could outside his queen's tower, but was eventually slaughtered by Branded.
Oh my god, I was about to say, is Dylan gonna die? Because I didn't see him at all in Guild Wars 2.
Now, being a mesmer of immense power, called on her champion Logan to come to her side and aid her. Logan, while the
Logan,
other
help
members
me!
of Destiny's Edge were busy preparing for like the most important fight ever, heard his queen's calling and left the others.
Oh my god. Oh, are you serious? Wait, what?
Come to her side and aid her.
Wait,
Being
wait.
a mesmer of immense power, called on her champion.
Oh, so she's a mesmer of immense power. So she's like just screaming, "Help me, Logan!" And he just like teleported over there.
To come to her side and aid her. Logan, while the other members of Destiny's Edge were busy preparing for like the most important fight ever.
Oh, so they were preparing to fight the Elder Dragon, right? They were preparing to fight. Oh, I see what happened now. Why Ritlock's pissed off, because this is what they were saying. They were gonna fight the Elder Dragon, then they fail, and he wasn't there. He went to go protect the queen. So that's why Ritlock's pissed off.
Heard his queen's calling and left the others. The betrayal!
Oh my god.
He did manage to get to Ebonhawk in time to free the imprisoned Char beneath Ebonhawk Castle, and together, Char and Human managed to fight off the seemingly never-ending Branded. Well, not really. It was actually Queen Janna herself who used her ridiculously OP powers to summon an illusion of Kralkatorrik itself above the walls of Ebonhawk, ordering its troops away. So Logan saved the Queen, and the Queen saved Ebonhawk. Boom. Oh, and Logan from that day on wielded not his hammer, but his brother's sword, and he joined the Seraph. The battle raging in the Crystal Desert was an epic one.
The Crystal
Destiny's
Desert.
Edge
Okay,
minus
so the
Logan.
Crystal Desert is this shit. That is literally in Path of Fire. So this shit right now, Crystal Desert. This. So they're fighting here right now. With the Oasis and all that shit. I'm guessing it's gonna be here. The Prophet's Fall. Okay.
But with Glint against the Elder Dragon and its minions. Glint did manage to put the mind control yoke on Kralkatorrik just before she was killed by her former master.
Oh my god, Glint
Snap,
was killed.
The genius that he was, did also manage to enter the dragon's mind and force it to stay
Kralkatorrik.
put on the ground. However, when Ritlock ran with a spear raised to finish off the beast, the remaining members of Destiny's Edge could not quite hold back the minions that were trying to reach Snaf. If only Logan had been there. So in the end,
Oh
Snaf
my
got
God.
killed and Kralkatorrik managed to fly away.
So Logan left, then Zoija's friend or whatever the fuck, brother, lover, whoever the hell that was, died. So that's why Zoija's pissed off as well.
Before Ritlock had the chance to use his spear. After this crushing defeat, Destiny's Edge disbanded.
So they were
Zoja-
fucked over. Like the dragon died. The dragon that was helping them died. Like her friend Zoija's like whatever the hell died. Ritlock didn't have time to do the thing he was supposed to do. All this because Logan left to protect the queen. That's why they're pissed off. And that's why I said, "Oh, it's you did the for the woman you love." No, it should be that's the queen. What the fuck? Why do I know he loves her? Whatever. Anyway.
Devastated by the death of her master, blamed Air for coming up with a
Oh,
plan
that was her master. Okay.
that had led
Oh.
Zoja, devastated by the death of her master, blamed Air for coming up with a plan that had led to his death.
Oh, so now she's pissed off at Air. She's pissed off at that Norn.
Air also felt she was to blame for Snaf's death. Ritlock was incredibly pissed off at Logan for just leaving, and Kaith did not manage to hold the others together. Thus, the legendary group that had grown famous across Tyria and that had stood as an inspiration to all, disbanded and would most likely never work together to battle the dragons again. Or would they?
And that's what we're doing in Guild Wars 2 right now. We talked to them and they were like, "Fuck you, I hate you, fuck you." Like, Kaith is trying to like put them back together and they're just like, "No, you little bitch, get the hell out, you're gonna run away again?" Like, that's literally what just happened. That's why they're pissed off. See, I needed to know all that, and I didn't know that at all. So I was completely confused. But now I understand. They were supposed to kill Kralkatorrik or some shit. And then they failed completely because Logan went to protect the queen. He like teleported away. And that ruined everything. So that's why all that horrible shit happened. Now, since we're watching videos anyway, let's watch Guild Wars 1 lore. Lore to know for GW2. Eight returning characters from Guild Wars 1. Let's see, Guild Wars 1 lore. The Fall of Ascalon. Here we go.
Guild Wars 2 has a big world with a rich, full backstory that you probably won't know about if you've never played the original. The story begins with Guild Wars Prophecies, the first campaign of 4 to be released under the original title. The following is a summary or retelling of the events leading up to Guild Wars 2, starting with Prophecies.
This is the perfect videos.
For many years before the game began, the humans that lived on Tyria had been warring with one another. There were 3 separate kingdoms on the continent,
is one of them,
Ascalon, Kryta, and Or, each one often engaged in battle with the other.
Oh, what the fuck? Or was a human kingdom? And now they're ruined and like undead and death and all that? What the fuck?
The 2. The latest war didn't have a good reason to start. Small fights between local guilds were becoming more frequent, and when blood was spilled in Ara, the holy city of the gods, the nation of Or took military action. Despite the fact these became wars between armies and nations, their original names stuck. These were the Guild Wars. Though they're not what the games are about. In fact, after making a new character, the most you hear about the Guild Wars are events taking place many miles away that you never actually participate in. Instead, the plot takes a very different turn, opening when a disaster catches the nation of Ascalon unawares. You play as a faceless hero who would be a witness for all that would follow. Ascalon was one of the 3 human kingdoms, a land of rolling pastures, clear lakes and green woods. Its king was a man named Adalbern, who rose from humble origins without royal blood. However, thanks to his prowess on the battlefield during the Guild Wars, he had been made king instead of the true successor, Duke Baradin.
Again, this is in Guild Wars 1, you start the game, you're in Ascalon, the place where the Char are at, with all the ghosts and all that. You start hundreds of years before Guild Wars 2.
There were royalists who rebelled and fought to give Baradin the crown instead, but these and the distant Guild Wars aside, Ascalon in the year 1070 AE was a land of peace and of beauty. Adalbern grew older and his son Rurik would one day become king. Rurik planned to marry Duke Baradin's daughter, Lady Althea, and planning for a royal wedding had begun. The future was bright. Yet the king and his son did not have a perfect relationship. Rurik was young and brash, while Adalbern stubborn and old. They often argued on military matters, and the prince even commanded his own personal vanguard of soldiers, completely separate from the king's financing or influence. The defense of the nation was of utmost importance, and for this, Ascalon had a wall. Incredibly tall and strong, it reached from one border of the kingdom.
This is the wall that we walked on to see our dad when we were playing the Char. That broken wall is this wall.
Kingdom to the other. The result of hundreds of years' development, it was continually being reinforced, and for good reason. Like the Krytans to the west, the people of Ascalon had walked into something else's territory when originally arriving in that part of the world. The territory of the Char, and the wall was made to keep them out.
Okay, so the Char were originally from Ascalon. I guess that's what we're saying, right? And they pushed them out of this area and built this giant wall to keep them to the north, so they won't come into Ascalon. That's what this big wall is.
A race of cunning, bestial felines, the Char lived in Ascalon long before humanity arrived. They had always known the utter conquest and dominion of the grounds they trod, believing in victory in battle at any cost. However, when the Khan their supreme leader, was assassinated, the Char fell into vicious infighting. Humanity used this time to attack. They drove them far north and took Ascalon for themselves. The Char never forgot this, and since had been in a continuous state of war with the humans, hoping to one day reclaim what was rightfully theirs. Except they never breached the wall. The Ascalonians had always held their ground, and in recent years the Char attacks had been fewer and further between. There were so few attacks, in fact, that humanity had begun to move north. Entire cities were constructed beyond the reach of the wall, and even Draskir, the capital of Ascalon, lay far beyond its protection.
Oh no. I'm already seeing it right now. They got really like, they thought they were safe, like they didn't even think about it, that they're not being attacked. And I bet you, like, they all just gathered this massive force to just strike all at once out of nowhere and destroy them all.
The story begins in the year 1070, when a Char scout is spotted south of the wall. That Lord Doomtooth had been using the catacombs and caves beneath Ascalon to sneak undetected through the countryside, and his presence likely meant the beginning of a renewed Char attack. Rurik and his vanguard were quick to cut the Char down, but too slow to realise the danger Ascalon was in. The humans had always relied on their 5 gods for protection. Now the Char had found gods of their own, the Titans. These fiery beasts from a distant land gave the Char power, enough to launch a new attack. Still, more than power, the Titans gave the Char an artifact, the Cauldron of Cataclysm. Imbued with ancient magics older than the Char or even the Titans themselves, and created by beings long since fallen to sleep and legend, the Cauldron would wreak devastation on Ascalon. The humans had grown complacent. When the Char used the Cauldron, the sky rained down gigantic flaming crystals that destroyed cities both north and south of the wall. Anything green, tree and grass alike, burned away. Streams and lakes became bubbling pits of tar, the ground dried and cracked, and all of Ascalon was transformed from an idyllic land of beauty and prosperity to a post-apocalyptic wasteland.
Ascalon was the homeland of the Char, and they destroyed their own homeland. They literally used nuclear warfare on their own homeland. This is the pre-searing. That's what they call it. The searing is when they nuked their homeland. This is what Ascalon looked like in Guild Wars 1. This is the Char land that we were playing through. You know, there's people in Guild Wars 1 that they stay in this area and they never leave. Because they want to just be in the peaceful time. See, this is what Ascalon looked like before Guild Wars 2. That's what Ascalon looked like, and now let's say post-searing. Goodbye pre-searing, hello post-searing.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the Guild Wars 1 playthrough. This is going to be the last day in pre-searing, so complete hold of south of the wall, searing Ascalon.
Oh my god.
These vanguards would get out of my way. Not vanguards, the Ascalonian guards. So we get more skillful to us. It build one, knock one, something magic in this group.
Uh-oh, here we go.
But hey, we took out the big boss, and here we are. Should be all good now. Let's see what happens.
It was on that day that the Char discovered a way around the Great Wall, a way to bring it down.
And that's how the wall got destroyed. This is how all the ruins of Ascalon were formed.
This is where the true story begins.
Oh my god.
So here we are,
2 years
later in poop version of Ascalon.
Look at how they destroyed. This is the Char homeland. Look what they did to their own homeland.
Poop version of Ascalon.
Remember how it used to look?
I told you enjoy it while it lasts, because it's gone. Pre-searing Ascalon, what you came to love and enjoy, has been stripped from you.
He did 3 episodes of this shit when he was in pre-searing. So that shows you how long you're doing questing and you start to love the area, and all of a sudden, God. Like, what the
Alright, let's see what Captain Nor's.
This is like if they came out of nowhere and nuked Divinity's Reach in Guild Wars 2. Okay, so Guild Wars 2 Ascalon. Let's see this. Ascalon, the domain of the Char. As you can see, it's been a few hundred years. They've been rebuilding. Some of the trees started growing back. There's still pollution everywhere. From what I'm seeing right now, I do not like the Char. So these were the hype videos. These were the hype videos for Guild Wars 2 when it first came out, I guess. Guild Wars 2 Asuras, I guess? Rata Sum? Capital of the Asuras? Because I don't really know that much about Asuras. This is the Asuran capital. To think this game is basically 12 years old. The Chosen. Who's the Chosen? Whatever. Who is Krakatoric? Oh my god. What is this? Why are they showing Mortal Kombat? Oh my god. What is he called? Krakatorrik. GW. Who? He's Kralkatorrik. 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 2-minute lore. Here we go.
Just by looking at this map.
Oh my god, help me, Jesus. Okay. 2-minute lore.
There's probably one weird thing that stands out. These big purple spots, right? Now I know that can't be natural, I hear you say. And you're right, it's not. This is the doing of Kralkatorrik. Kralkatorrik is the crystal elder dragon, the big purple guy.
The
Quite
elder
the
dragon
big
of
boy
crystal.
indeed. It's said that he's over 1,000 feet tall and his wingspan can completely block out the sun.
Oh
So
my
round
God.
up the Spartans and get ready to fight in the shade. Because if there's one thing Kralk is known for, it's his unstoppable fury that comes in the form of hurricanes, storms,
Purple crystals
and
and all
endless
that.
hordes of corrupted minions.
From the Crystal
These
Desert.
minions are known as the Branded. Kralkatorrik can brand any living thing with his breath. He can even brand the very land itself, which is why we have these big purple areas. Sometimes he doesn't even need his breath. He can brand an area just by flying over it. Like all
Yes.
Elder Dragons, he's got his champions, like the Shatterer or Chief Cronon, and perhaps the most important dragon champion of all, Glint. Now, Glint has a lot of her own lore that we're not going to get into right now. But Glint decided to betray Kralkatorrik and help the mortal races when she learned how much they were suffering from the Elder Dragon's magic. After Kralkatorrik learned of Glint's betrayal, he was so furious, he woke himself out of slumber to go and confront Glint. He flew south over Ascalon,
And that's how that
branding the
happened.
land as he flew. This area became completely corrupted and soon became known as the Dragon Brand. Kralkatorrik would eventually find Glint, but Glint wasn't alone. She had the help of the guild Destiny's Edge,
That's
who
what we
together
saw.
would fight off Kralkatorrik. But through the intense battle, they would suffer great losses. Kralkatorrik has had a vision of the future in which he saw no conflict between dragons and the races of Tyria, but he also didn't see himself in this future. Kralkatorrik will stop at nothing to make sure this vision doesn't come true, ordering his champions to cause as much chaos across the land that they can. Any OG Guild Wars players may remember you used to be able to see Kralk back in the Eye of the North expansion.
Oh, he's
but back
sleeping
then,
there?
he just looked like a big spiky mountain
my
range.
God.
We didn't know what we were in for yet.
Oh my
Anyways,
God.
if you didn't know, now
He
you know.
was just sleeping in the ground and made a mountain. What the fuck? Wow, I need to watch more of this guy. Evan 4K. How many
Guild
are
Wars
these?
2.
How many of these things does he have? 2-minute lores.
So you play Guild Wars 2. So do
World of Tyria. Let's just watch all of these.
why?
This would be
But
really
do you
useful.
know much about the world it's set
Evan
in?
4K,
The world is
by the
called
way, if you want to see his channel. Wow. 2-minute videos.
Tyria, not to be confused with the continent of the same name. It's made up of 3 continents: Tyria, Ilona, and Cantha. History
Cantha.
estimates that the world of Tyria is over 11,000 years old, but none of the living scholars know for sure. Below the surface of Tyria, there's also quite an expansive network
Cantha is
of
in End of Dragons, the expansion that's like right at the end. Like not right at the end, but like there's Heart of Thorns, then there's Path of Fire, then there's End of Dragons.
subterranean tunnels that also
But between
provide
the expansions, there's also Living World season, which are like mini expansions.
habitat for life. The world of Tyria is home to many different species, most notably the Azura, the Char, the Norn, the humans, and the Sylvari. These, of course, being the playable races of the game. Other races of note being the Centaurs, the Dwarves, the Hylic, Krayt, Harpies,
I like the
Kodan,
Krayt.
Quaggins, Tengu,
I like Quaggin
the list
too.
goes on. And of course there's also wildlife, but I won't go off and list all that. The stability of the world depends on the amount of magic that is present within the world. The magic is balanced and kept in check by 6 elder dragons. Historically,
Whoa.
these balanced
Okay,
on the
what?
amount of magic that is often list all that. The stability of the world depends on the amount of magic that is present within the world.
Okay. Is this a spoiler? Am I supposed to know that already? About
Magic
the
is
Elder Dragons?
balanced and kept in check by 6 elder dragons. Historically, these elder dragons awaken and draw all the magic of the world into their bodies,
Okay.
before falling back into a slumber where the magic will slowly bleed from them back out into the world. Much
Okay.
like our own world, there's many different biomes and ecosystems, like the Maguma Jungle, the Crystal Desert, the Shiver Peak Mountains, each of them serving as a home region for our playable races. The Azura and Sylvari from the Maguma Jungle, the Norn in the Shiver Peak Mountains, the Char from Eastern Tyria, specifically a region known as Ascalon, and then there are the humans, that can actually be found all over the world of Tyria. While the human home region is a region known as Kryta, humans are found living all over the world of Tyria, making the humans of different continents have their own different cultures. But that also causes them to have different ambitions or intentions, which can lead to some internal conflict among the humans. Doesn't that sound familiar? Anyways, if you didn't know, now you know.
Alright, so the Elder Dragons are magic, basically. Like, they're like the epitome of magic, each of them. And they have to sleep so that the magic goes back into the world. Because when they wake up, they like fucking drain and unbalance the fucking world. That's what I heard. Okay, so I'm not gonna do Land of Elona, Cantha. I'm not gonna do that until I do those expansions. I'm gonna do Zhaitan because Zhaitan is currently what we're doing in the main story right now. They keep talking about Zhaitan.
Were you ever the dark, edgy, emo kid in the back of the class? Maybe you liked creepy things like watching decaying roadkill or collecting dead bug carcasses. Well, if that's you, perhaps you can identify with this guy. I'd like you to meet Zhaitan, the Elder Dragon of Death. Zhaitan is the forgotten, edgy child who has no friends, so it decided to raise the dead to make it look like it had friends and was a popular kid all along. But we know the truth. Zhaitan is a really old creature. Not much is even known about its origins. Its body appears to be a mass of grotesque, decaying dragon body parts, kind of slopped and stitched together. It's a real Frankenstein-looking job. Zhaitan has been sleeping deep in slumber underneath the land that would eventually be known as Or. Fast forwarding through the story of Or would have...
Okay, so Or was a human kingdom and he was sleeping underneath. That's why because I've been to Or before, that's why it's horrible and in ruins and undead everywhere. Oh my god.
Eventually become destroyed and sink to the bottom of the ocean. When Zhaitan awoke from slumber, it would rise up out of the sea, bringing the ruins of Or with it. This caused a massive tsunami that devastated the entire world. It drowned thousands of people, sunk hundreds of ships. Lion's Arch was flooded.
I'm gonna guess all those dead people that died to the tsunami got raised up.
Most of the world's coastlines were reshaped. It wiped out entire cities completely. Zhaitan would then raise an undead army, being the Elder Dragon of Death.
Zhaitan
coastlines were reshaped. It wiped
Kainung. I'm guessing this is like Cantha, someplace in Cantha.
Out entire cities completely. Zhaitan would then raise an undead army. Being the Elder Dragon of Death, Zhaitan can raise the dead of any race, making them mindless minions. These minions became known as the Risen. The Risen would take complete control of Or and send hundreds of ships out into the seas, effectively cutting off sea travel between continents. Zhaitan uses some of its champions in ways that other Elder Dragons don't. For example, the mouth of Zhaitan that travels across the land, consuming magical energy to feed to its master. Or the eye of Zhaitan that acts as its eyes out in the field. Then there's also the lesser dragons, Tequatl and Blightgast, that terrorize the seas. Zhaitan may act tough, but it's the runt of the litter. As far as Elder Dragons go, Zhaitan's quite small.
Wow, what
See,
the
now
fuck?
I know litter. As far as Elder...
What the fuck? This is Zhaitan. Kralkatorrik is this huge. He's like barely the size of one of these fucking pieces of wing. What the fuck?
Elder Dragons go, Zhaitan's quite small. See, now I know size doesn't matter. Because if it did, how could Zhaitan have caused all that destruction and devastation by just rising up out of the water? Anyways, if you didn't...
Alright, so now you know. The story we're doing right now as the human is literally us trying to fight Zhaitan, which I guess at the end of the story we're gonna destroy Zhaitan or something. And then he'll go back to sleep. So that every time they talk about Zhaitan, now you know who it is. Rendezvous at Vigil Keep. General Almara Soulkeeper has issued orders to rendezvous at the Vigil headquarters in Lion Arch. There, I'll brief you on the directives for your first mission, assisting me with the difficulty at the fortress of Ebonhawk. The general's taken a personal interest in you. I trust you'll live up to her expectations. Welcome to the Vigil. Alright, so now I'm in the Vigil, so I'm going to be doing like Vigil missions. Destiny's Edge failed to get back together. Currently. I think I'm gonna keep myself basic for now, like a basic human. And then after I defeat Zhaitan, maybe then I'll pop out with the like, I'm Dragon Lord now, bitch. You know? Okay, also, I want to know what the fuck happened with Kralkatorrik. Who the fuck killed him? Like, what happened? Because it seems like Destiny's Edge failed, so I need to know what the fuck happened. How did... die? Oh wait, you actually fight him? What the fuck? What? When? What happened to Kralkatorrik?
So hi guys, today I'm gonna start a new video series about the lore, where I'm gonna talk about key characters in the Guild Wars franchise that
what happened to him? Where he at
you
then?
may wanna hear something about. Today's episode will be about the Elder Dragon Kralkatorrik. So Kralkatorrik is one of the 5 Elder Dragons, and is known for being the Crystal Dragon responsible for the separation of the first Destiny's Edge, the small group created by the main story characters Logan, Zauja, Air, Rytlock and Kate. Kralkatorrik is told by ArenaNet to be 1,000 feet tall, and his wings easily block out the sun.
Okay.
Kralkatorrik is also described to be 20 times larger than the dragon Glint, which was one of his champions and eventually betrayed him, only to face exile on the Crystal Desert, where you could find her in one of the missions in Guild Wars 1. Krakatoric is also told to be able to corrupt anything with his breath.
Alright, I know that.
On those regions. The dragon awoke in 1320 after Exodus, after the gods left Tyria, in Grothmar Wardowns, within the Blood Legion homelands, where it was once believed to be a mountain. Then he flew south over the charred territory of Ascalon with the goal of hunting down its treacherous champion Glent, as I mentioned before. Now for something really interesting, you can also find Krakatoric sleeping in the Lada Uplands near the Doomlore Shrine in Guild Wars 1, so you can visit that place and see Krakatoric with your own eyes. It is known that Krakatoric was last seen in the Crystal Desert, and is known for being the #1 thing blocking the path to Ilona, the land of the Golden Sun, land of the Guild Wars 1 expansion, Nightfall. So, not much is known about Krakatoric, but one of the things we know is that Logan's group, Destiny's Edge, already fought the dragon in the past, leading to the killing of Snaf, one of the group members, and which is also Zoydra's mentor. And he was killed by the dragon minions when he attempted to enter Krakatoric's mind. It is actually said that Snaf actually managed to enter his mind and control the dragon for a little bit, but he was soon killed by his minions. Snaf is now regarded as a major hero, and Yasura dedicated a memorial laboratory to him. This is the highest honor that the Yasura people can bestow on anyone.
Memorial Lab.
So I decided to do this video because I wanted to talk to you about something that will be a part of the future of Guild Wars 2. And when it comes to the time of fighting the Crystal Elder Dragon, you guys may know something more about him. On the meantime, you can find his champion, the Shatterer, on the Blaze Ridge Steps map on Guild Wars 2.
Oh, so you can fight his champion. Alright, so... are we ever fighting him? Like, huh? Like, where the fuck? To me, it just seems so weird. Like, what is he doing? He's just chilling? He's just chilling there? Like, what?
Wish.
I guess, yeah, he's just sleeping again? What the fuck?
Thank you for the warning, General Soulkeeper. I will make sure Queen Jenna receives your news, but I cannot make any promises. The Ebonhawk Treaty is Kryda's only hope for peace with the Charr. We cannot withdraw our negotiators, no matter the risk.
With all due respect, Ambassador, it's a damn fool decision.
That's enough, War Master. Thank you, Lady Versa. The Vigil will do our best to keep everyone safe.
Oh. Report to General Almora Soulkeeper. Why does it look like this? Like it's a fucking flashback. Who might you be, soldier? I'm Abzu Melusine. Ma'am. A new recruit reporting for duty.
6 years ago, a dragon rose in Ascalon.
Oh.
It flew south, killing.
Oh, they're telling me. They're telling me what I just learned.
Beneath the dragon as it passed overhead. I survived, but others did not. All across Tyria, I found others who told of destruction caused by the dragons. Humans and Silvara battling undead that swarmed their shores. Asura driven from their underground cities. Joining together, we gave birth to a mighty organization, the Vigil. We're proud that you have chosen to serve alongside us. Your mentor will be Ford, one of our finest soldiers and the most stalwart Norn I know. He'll teach you to fight with the Vigil. The Vigil was created to fight the dragons, to destroy them before they destroy us. Some must fight, so that all may be free. Welcome to the Vigil.
Oh. Welcome to the Vigil. So Forgul here is gonna be my mentor, I guess.
My name is Almora's Soulkeeper. I've founded this order. I'm its general until I die in battle, or they find someone better. Your representative sent me a letter saying that you were the best they'd ever seen. I look forward to
The way I'm dressed is too funny right now.
I'll do my best, General. I'm dedicated to fighting the dragons. Just show me where to fight.
I like you already, recruit. I've assigned you to War Master Forgal Kernson for training.
Look here, young one. I don't care what you've done in the past. The Vigil needs heroes, not tale-tellers.
Oh my god, it's Roy Campbell.
It's what you do today, not
Colonel.
yesterday, that matters to me. Understood?
Yes, War Master.
If you give each other a chance, I think you'll get along just fine. Now to business. Renegades are threatening the treaty negotiations between Kryta and the Iron Legion. The Vigil needs to ensure that the treaty goes through. Those two nations need to be fighting the dragons, not each other. You'll be dealing with Commander Samuelson, leader of the Ebon Vanguard and avid treaty supporter. Head to Ebonhawk and stop those renegades.
Alright, so we're doing some Char stuff right now. Trying to get peace between humans and Chars. Travel to the Fortress of Ebonhawk and assist War Master Forgal.
Hi.
What's this sculpture supposed to be?
Isn't it obvious? The lights are eyes.
We're pulling my tail.
Where the hell is Ebonhawk?
Eyes. Tilt your head a little.
Come on, I don't... Pardon me, it's a sting.
Fortress of Ebonhawk and assist War Master Forgal. Wait. Why are we going this way then?
Refreshing. I need supplies.
Oh, is this a portal there? Ebonhawk, a surrogate. Oh,
Increase the sympathetic.
Secure the gate. Don't let the renegades escape.
Welcome to Ebonhawk, recruit. By Raven's wings, what in the mists is happening here?
It's the Vigil. Thank Balthazar, you're just in time. I'm Samuelson. Wade Samuelson, commander of Ascalon.
I'm War Master Kernson, and this is my new recruit. Give me a status report.
Here's the problem. A bunch of Char renegades smuggled explosives into the city. They're trying to blow up one of the outer walls. The Ebon Vanguard stopped the demolition team.
but renegade forces are attacking everywhere, from here to the central plaza.
That sounds like a blood-covered mess, Commander. How can we help?
We have to get to the city central plaza. Turn right, head down the road and through the crossing. You'll see a big statue at the center of the square. Once we take the square, the Vanguard can do the rest. But without a rally point, we're falling apart.
Who are these renegades? What do they want with Ebonhawk?
They're Char who disobeyed the orders of the High Legions. These idiots would rather die than make peace with humans, and they're dangerous.
We'll capture the plaza, Commander, and teach a lesson to any renegades we find along the way. Ready, recruit? Move out.
The hell it will. The hell it will while I'm here.
Dead villager.
Armored up.
Road is secure. Vanguard, form up and hold this area. We'll advance toward the crossing. Crossing is secure. Vanguard, us here.
We secured the crossing before we secured this one.
I could slaughter you like a pig. Kill the traitors!
Nice. Very nice.
Refreshing.
Yay!
Your timing was perfect, War Master Gurnson. I can't thank you enough. The renegades are getting bolder. This is the first time they've ever tried to bomb the fortress from the inside.
New tactics may signify a new leader. You think they finally found a shot caller with half a brain?
Think it. I know it. He's a char named Ajax Anvilburn, and that rotter's a thorn in my side.
Do you know anything about Anvilburn? Some way we could track him down and stop him.
Scouts tell us the renegades have a camp outside Ebonhawk, but my troops are tied up defending the treaty location. The Ebon Vanguard hasn't had a chance to check it, but if I had to guess, I'd say either he's there or his soldiers are.
We'll take a look, Commander. Ill-disciplined thugs like these should be easy to find.
Oh, that's cool looking. Meet Forgo at the Renegade camp outside the siege plains.
Refreshing.
Fields of Ruin. What the fuck is this place? What is this? Oh, what the hell? Oh, Ebonhawk is down here? It's on the other side of this brand. So are these like living Ascalonian humans or something? Alright, anyway, I'm gonna end the stream here.
Refreshing.
Tomorrow I'll be continuing this storyline, you know that, so. And today I'm gonna have a video about freaking Clash and all that, which you know about because you were there, but like anybody who watches this in the future will know. So anyway, hope you enjoyed the stream. So yeah.